What is good, guys, and welcome back. Today I have an NBA draft video for you guys, and today is the NBA draft. I know I'm doing it like right before, but I had a lot of Madden stuff and NBA Live stuff to get out before the draft so that I can get this out. So if you guys didn't check that out, by the way, make sure you check that out after this video. Now you guys are seeing right here, I am on NBA.com, draft challenge, hashtag picks, all this stuff. I don't know, but I just went on NBA.com and I was like, all right, how can I do the draft so I can do a video for you guys? I saw this, it looks dope, and this actually has like a scoring thing, so I'm guessing you can get like, I don't know, a prize or something. I don't know. I don't really care. I just wanted to go over the draft, what I think could possibly happen. Now, before we get started, I want to say this is without trades. Obviously, if Kawhi Leonard gets traded to, like, I don't know, a different team and the picks get swapped, this can't happen. But if no trades happen for picks and this is the order, I'm going to go and select players that I think will go where I think they will go. Now, also down below in the comment section, guys, make sure you guys tell me your favorite team, what pick you are, who you guys want, stuff like that. Now, obviously, if you're the 8th pick, don't say Deandre Ayton, because the Cavs aren't getting him. He's going 1 or 2, 3. Like, he's not going to the 8th spot. So put something that would make sense so I can see you guys. I'm a Wizards fan. We're not getting nobody. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. We ain't getting nobody, so I don't even think we're on this. There's only 14 picks I can do. So we're only going 1 through 14. That's it. So I can't do a Wizards pick, but we will see what we have here. So if you have not already, make sure you guys do smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let's go over these picks. So number 1, you guys are seeing right here, the Phoenix Suns, and I think DeAndre Ayton will be going number 1 to the Suns. He is a monster center, like absolute monster. He's very good offensively. Defensively has some questions, but at 7'1", the strength he has, the size he has, and what he can do on offense, you have to take a guy like that, especially for the Suns. They have Devin Booker already. They have, who's their wing player? Jackson, I think? Josh Jackson? Mistake? Correct me if I'm wrong. Josh Jackson, who's a very good wing defender, and he also can ball on offense. And with DeAndre Ayton as well, that is a very young core right there. Now the Kings, number 2, they need a lot of stuff. They have a point guard, De'Aaron Fox, and they also have a center who I really like, and Willie Cauley-Stein. Really like that guy as well. He's very tall, he's long, he can defend, and I guess he can kind of, sort of, not really score. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can score, getting putbacks, dunks, but he's very good defensively. They also have Labissiere, who's their backup center, but they need a power forward. And I think Marvin Bagley is one of the best players in the draft. If not, maybe even better than DeAndre Ayton. But Ayton is so good offensively, and he's so tall that you got to go with a guy like that. Marvin Bagley, I have going to the Kings. Now, the Hawks. They are just... They have a lot going on right now. They have their best player who wants to leave, and their point guard, and they don't have anybody else really. They only have one player, and he wants to leave. So I gotta go with a point guard for this team. They gotta start somewhere, and I would say Trae Young, but everybody's been talking about this Luka Doncic guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't heard much from this guy. Like, complete honesty, I never really hear about these foreign players until the draft, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, the top players. Like, for me, it's like, how are you such a top player if I never hear about you until the last week of the draft? You know what I'm saying? They should tell us more about these players throughout the year. But I guess Porzingis was like a player just like that. Came out of the European League, came to the league, started cooking. So I'm going to go with Luka Doncic. They say he's a very good playmaker. He's a point guard. He's tall as well. An oversized point guard, which is like the new thing nowadays in the NBA. Unless you're like Russell Westbrook, who's like an average size point guard, but works hard, works every single play. He has a crazy motor. Now Memphis. Memphis needs everything. Mike Conley, he's good, but I feel like they're going to possibly move on from him. Marc Gasol, maybe move on from him. Maybe trade some of these players. So honestly, I don't know. I don't know this one. Now, Mo Bamba, I think he's a very good center. Jaren Jackson, wing player. Michael Porter, wing player. Trae Young, point guard. Memphis, what does Memphis need? I mean, if it's best available, I think they should go, you know what? I'm going to say Jaren Jackson. Why? Because say they keep Conley and keep Gasol, they need a wing player. Now, or he's a power forward, but wing power forward type player. They never really had him besides Zach Randolph, but he left. And then they had Chandler Parsons playing like the small forward, power forward type sometimes. And Chandler Parsons, not that good of a player. I mean, he didn't really pan out to what he was supposed to be. They paid him all that money, didn't really do his things, always hurt. And honestly, I think maybe they could trade Marcus Saul for like a package deal for another younger center. I don't know, but why not go with Jaren Jackson, who they are projecting to be a very good player. Now, Dallas Mavericks, these guys right here, they need a lot as well. They have a point guard. They also have Nerlens Noel, but I don't know. I don't know about Nerlens Noel. I'm going to go and say that they are going to go and draft Mo Bamba. Why not draft the best on the board right here? He's a center. He can start right away, and he's a very good defensive center. He reminds me of like a DeAndre Jordan, but skinnier and taller. So that's a good comparison to have. Orlando Magic, I'm going to go and say they draft Trae Young. Now, they need a lot. They need everything. They have Aaron Gordon, but I even heard they're going to try to trade Aaron Gordon, to be honest. And if I were them, I would. Just trade my picks, yo. But yes, just go and try to trade everybody. Get somebody from Aaron Gordon, and then Trae Young could be your star player. Maybe he can help sell them tickets. I went to a couple Orlando Magic games because I used to live in Orlando, and the stadium was not packed at all. But maybe Trae Young can help them out. Maybe he can help them out win some games as well. Now, Chicago Bulls, they are a very young team. They have very good players at very good positions. They have power forward, and what's his name? Markkanen. They have Chris Dunn. They have Denzel Valentine. They have... I can't even think about any other players, but they have very good players, put it that way. And I think they need, they need a small forward. Wait, Wendell Carter is away. He's a center. No, okay. Mikell Bridges. Actually, Mikell Bridges could be perfect for them. From Villanova, he knows how to win. He's a small forward, which I think is perfect for them because they need a small forward. You know what? It says average up position 9. I'm not buying it. I'm going to say Mikell Bridges goes 7 to the Chicago Bulls. Now 8, I already have this one. I waited for this because I think Michael Porter, if he drops all the way to number 8, which I don't know if he will, but if he does, Cleveland will pick him up, and Cleveland will be very happy to get him. Now, Michael Porter is a LeBron James type. I'm not saying he's LeBron James. I'm saying he's LeBron James type. He's tall, he's strong, and he can really do a lot of things. He can pass the ball. He can play make. He can obviously score. I think he's like 6'10", 6'11", so he's even taller than LeBron James. And if he works on his jump shot and he stays healthy, he can be a very good player. So if LeBron does leave, Michael Porter can literally slide in, like literally slide into a spot and take over. Obviously, he's not going to have as much production. LeBron's like the greatest of all time. If not, the second greatest. Michael Jordan can be the first. I'm not going to go into that debate. But Michael Porter Jr. goes very well at number 8. Now we will go to the Knicks. This is a tricky one because I feel like they could make a trade. I honestly was thinking that maybe Kemba would go there. Like, they'll try to get a point guard, but what's his name just left? Dwight Howard just left the Hornets, which means they're not gonna probably trade Kemba. I don't know. But what I'm thinking is they need a point guard. They have the man from like France. What's his name? Nikolai something. I can't pronounce his name. But I think they need a point guard. So is there a way I can position? Okay, here we go. Point guards. And I honestly think they are gonna go and get Colin Sexton. He's a very, very good point guard, dynamic. He can attack the basket and he can shoot very well. And I think that's somebody they need in the Garden. You know, somebody exciting, somebody good. They missed out last year on Devin Smith, so I don't think this year they will miss out on Colin Sexton. He will go number 9 in my opinion. Now, time for Philly. This is going to be interesting. Point guard, they have one. Ben Simmons. Shooting guard, JJ Redick. Small forward, Covington. At the 4, they have... Who do they have at the 4? 5, they have Embiid. Who do they have at the 4? Power forwards. Now, okay. Wait, center-wise. Who do they got at center? Center. Wendell Carter. No, I'm going to say power forward. Now, what I'm thinking is like... They could be also making a trade right now, trying to get LeBron James. You know, LeBron's linked to either staying in Cleveland, going to Philly, going to Lakers, or maybe going to Boston. Now, I don't think Philly will get LeBron, to be honest. I think it's down to the Lakers and maybe like Boston, maybe even the Spurs, but Lakers and Boston, I think, can really do something with that. So I think Philly will go and try to get a power forward. You guys are seeing right here this name, Antetokounmpo. That's Giannis's brother, but I don't think they'll get him. I don't know. I'll just say this guy, Elijah Johnson. I don't honestly know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go Amari Spellman. He's a winner. Went to Villanova. Knows how to get it done. Goes into a team that's very young as well, and he can fit perfectly in that power forward position. I mean, they have Saric. And I was thinking about getting them a shooting guard, but they already have backups. They have Bellinelli, they have DJ Redick, they have a bunch of players at each position. So I think they're gonna go and get Spellman and then probably ship off some of their big men. Maybe Raquan Holmes leaves. I mean, they have a lot of big men, so I think Spellman will be a good player for them. Charlotte Hornets, they need a center. They just lost Dwight Howard. Charlotte will go and select Wendell Carter. They say he's projected to go 8th. Now, if he drops all the way to 11th, that'll be very good for them. Kemba Walker and a young center who's going to be hungry to play because he wants his minutes and he wants that paycheck. So hopefully he goes there. That'll be a good pickup for them. Now, Clippers, 12 and 13. What do they need? I would say a shooting guard. I don't even know who they have as shooting guard, but I'm gonna say a shooting guard, and this is where it gets interesting. You guys are seeing Grayson Allen, Bruce Brown, Dante DiVincenzo. He was good. They have back-to-back picks, and honestly, I like this guy right here, Lonnie Walker. I really like Lonnie Walker. I also like this guy right here, Diallo from Kentucky. Okay, there's a lot of players. Now, this is obviously going to be a pick that I'll probably get wrong, honestly. So I'm going to go and pick Lonnie Walker. I've been hearing a lot of good things about him, like more than a lot of other shooting guards in the draft. So why not go and select him? I'm not really sure when it comes down to these positions, honestly. Clippers get another pick at 13. So you have a shooting guard. They have a point guard. Let's give him a power forward as well. Okay. Let's see with the power forward. Maybe we'll give him Giannis's brother. Why not? Somebody athletic. We know Giannis is athletic, so his brother has to be athletic as well. Probably is just as tall, maybe, but even maybe taller, maybe just a bit shorter, but he's probably around the same height. But I think these two players can come into the Clippers, come into LA, and really help them out. Young players, driven, excited, full of energy, and that's exactly what they need. Now for the last pick right here in Denver, they have a center, they have a point guard, they have a shooting guard, they need a small forward. That's what they need, a small forward, because they have Wilson Chandler, but he's been there for a while, and they need somebody to come in and then possibly back him up, or maybe even if he plays well, start right away. They have Millsap at the 4. Yeah, they have everything besides a small forward. So we're going to go and give them Mikell Bridges. Mikell Bridges has been playing very well throughout his college career, and you guys did see, I'm pretty sure he won like Player of the Year, or maybe he won some type of awards and stuff like that. And also they're saying he's 10th average draft position, which means he would go to like Philly or something. But dropping down to 14, if they can get him in Denver, that would be a complete team, and it would be a very good team. So you guys are seeing my draft right here. Ayton, Bagley, Doncic, Jackson, Bamba, Trae Young, Mikell Bridges, Porter, Sexton, Spellman, Carter, Walker, Antetokounmpo, and Bridges. If you guys do like my draft, make sure you guys do tell me that down below. Rate it 1 through 10. I give myself about a 7.5. I mean, I think this could possibly happen. Now, obviously, I don't know everything. I'm not a GM for every single team, but I think these teams need certain positions, and I try to fill in best of my ability, best of my knowledge, and what I've been seeing going around all the trade talks and draft talks and stuff like that. But let me know down below if you guys think my draft was good, and also which player your team wants. But I can't wait for the draft to come out later and see who goes where and what team gets what, and then probably there could be some trades too. So this is gonna be a very exciting draft. Make sure you guys do stay tuned for that. But I'm about to end the video right here, and make sure you guys do stay tuned for way more coming out soon. But for now, you guys already know your boy is signing